Is a memorial tattoo worth losing your future wife over? I need to know if I'm wrong here because my wedding is on hold and I honestly don't know what to do anymore. I'm 38 and I have a portrait tattoo on my forearm. It's not just any tattoo. It's a detailed portrait of a woman with Day of the Dead makeup on. It's beautiful, it's meaningful, and I've had it for over 11 years. The woman in that portrait is my late wife. My fiancée, let's call her Amy, has known about this tattoo since the day we met. She's seen it hundreds of times. We've been together for 5 years, engaged for 3. Not once did she say it bothered her. Not once. A few weeks ago, we were out with friends, and someone asked about my tattoos and what they meant. I went through them one by one, explaining the stories behind each piece of ink. When I got to the portrait, I talked about how much it meant to me. Everyone seemed moved by it. They said things like, wow, that must have been really meaningful. Amy didn't say anything at the time, but later that night, she told me it made her uncomfortable. She said hearing me talk about the tattoo in front of other people felt like I was bringing my ex into our relationship. She said she felt embarrassed that I still have a permanent reminder of another woman on my body. I tried to understand where she was coming from, but I honestly didn't think it was that big of a deal. I thought we moved past it. Then last night happened. We're 2 weeks away from our wedding. 2 weeks. And out of nowhere, Amy sits me down and gives me an ultimatum. She says she cannot marry me unless I remove or cover up the tattoo. She told me she's tried to be understanding, but she can't start a marriage where her husband has a giant portrait of his ex on his arm. She said it's disrespectful to her and makes her feel like I'm still emotionally attached to my late wife. I told her I'm not removing it. And that's when she said I was choosing my ex over her. Now the wedding is on hold. Neither of us is backing down. I get it. I understand why a fiancé might feel uncomfortable with a portrait of an ex. I know it's unusual. Most people don't walk around with their ex's face tattooed on their body. So part of me wondered if maybe I really am being unfair by refusing to compromise. But here's the part Amy never mentions when she tells people her side of the story. My late wife wasn't just some girlfriend from my 20s. She was the mother of my 2 children. She worked in law enforcement, and she died tragically several years ago while serving a warrant. She was a hero. This tattoo isn't about romantic feelings. It's not about being stuck in the past. It's a memorial. My kids see it as a tribute to their mom. Removing it wouldn't just hurt me. It would devastate them. It would feel like I'm erasing a part of their history, like I'm pretending their mother never existed. Amy knew all of this when we met. She even knew my late wife before she passed. They went to the same high school. She knows the significance of this tattoo. She knows what it represents. And yet, 2 weeks before our wedding, she gives me this ultimatum. I feel like if this truly bothered her that much, it should have come up 5 years ago when we started dating. Or 3 years ago when I proposed. Not now. Now when we've already sent out invitations and booked the venue. So I need to know. Am I wrong for refusing to remove a portrait of my late wife? Am I really choosing her over my fiancé? Or is Amy being unreasonable by demanding I erase this tribute to my children's mother? Because right now, I feel like I'm being forced to choose between honoring the past and building a future. And I don't think that's a choice I should ever have to make.